Today's lesson is topic 6.4, multiplying 3 and 4-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers. The objective for today is that you will be able to multiply 3 and 4-digit numbers and 1-digit numbers using the standard algorithm, and you will estimate to check for reasonableness. The first problem, which you have glued in your notes, says, Bonnie has 4 jars that she wants to fill with pennies. If she puts 231 pennies in each jar, how many pennies does she have altogether? Well, for this problem, the fact that I have 3 jars and each of my jars are going to be filled and there's a total of 231 in each one, I'm going to have to multiply 231 times 4. In your notes, you have this included as well. We have our expanded algorithm and our standard algorithm. Our expanded algorithm, just like we did with breaking apart, we end up breaking 231 into 3 separate problems. In your notes, I would like for you to add this part now. We will multiply our 4 times each one of the place values in the larger number. So we did 4 times 1, which gave me the 4. Then I go to my next place value, which was 4 times not just a 3, so it's a 3 in the tens place, so it's 4 times 30. And my last one gave me 4 times 2, but again, not just a 2. That would be a 2 in the hundreds place, giving me 4 times 200. So each one of the answers to these parts are part of what we call our partial products, and then I add my partial products together. Standard algorithm is when we will multiply and make sure that we regrouped our numbers. So we started with 4 times 1, gave me 4. Then I go 4 times 3, gives me 12. So write down the 2, I carry the 1. Then I do 4 times 2, which is 8. Plus whatever number I've carried gives me 9. So your answers are both the same. So using both standard and expanded, we get the same answers. Now I want you to try this one in your notes. Let's do it in expanded first. So we start with 4 times 8. Well, we know that 4 times 8 is 32. Next, we'll do our 4 times the 4 in the tens place. 4 groups of 10 is 40. Well, 4 times 4 is 16 with a 0 on the end. Notice that I always make sure that I line up my numbers with the correct place value. My last one is 4 times the 6 in a hundreds place, which would give me 600. 4 times 6 would give me 24 with 2 zeros on the end. Again, these are partial products, and I always will add my partial products together, giving me my final answer of 2,592. We're going to do some guided practice problems now. In 1 and 2, find each product and estimate to check for reasonableness. Well, 519 times 4. For this one, I'm going to do this one with you. Let's go ahead and multiply 4 times 9, and we get 36. I'm going to do standard algorithm on this one. 4 times 1 gives me 4, plus 3 would give me 7. Then I have 4 times 5, which would be 20. Well, if I'm estimating to check for reasonableness, remember we leave our smaller number the same, and then I multiply times whatever that number was originally, the smaller number. Well, 4 times 5 is 20, with 2 zeros on the end. 2,000 is really close to 2,076, so therefore my answer would be reasonable. On number 2, I want you to complete this in your notes. You get to decide whether or not you will multiply your number using standard algorithm or expanded, but you must also include checking for reasonableness.